What is up, you guys? It's your boy Daddy Goose from Crimson Black Gaming. If you guys are from Crimson Black Gaming, decided to come on over to check out my solo metal reaction series. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel today. Or if you guys been the web, you decided to click on this kick-ass thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for checking the channel today. Or if you guys are a subscriber and you decided to check out today's episode, big shout out to you guys. Now, before we get on to the band talk, I want to say this. I apologize to everyone who was expecting a Ghost Kid reaction today. But literally 25 seconds ago, I just went to react to that because that was supposed to be the reaction today. And unfortunately, the label is Century Media. I believe I've said it before, but I will say it again just for maybe new viewers or people that didn't hear me say it the first time around. I unfortunately cannot react to Century Media, just the label in general. I think I've probably done 4 bands by them, and the fact it took me 4 bands is kind of crazy. But every time I react to a band with the Century Media label, it gets fully copyrighted. It does not get posted. They will not allow it. And yeah, it turns out Ghost Kid is under Century Media, so I will not be able to do that. I apologize, but I will take a listen, and for the people that wanted to know my thoughts, I will comment and reply to you, I promise, because I will still take a listen. But with that being said, let's move on to today's episode, Brand of Sacrifice. Now, in the polls, I know I said I haven't heard them before, which is both true and not true. In the terms of, I've heard a song called Dark Bloom before, but I believe the band was We Come as Romans, featuring Brand of Sacrifice. And even then, I think that was like the only song I'd ever heard by We Come as Romans as well. So I don't know who was who in that song. I don't know who was singing from We Came as Romans, and I don't know who was singing in Brand of Sacrifice. No fucking clue. But they were in a feature, so I technically have heard them, but literally have no idea who was who in that song, because it was just a random song I'd come across. So technically heard them before, but that's where we stand. All I'm assuming is this going to be heavy as fuck, just based off that one song. But like I said, other than that, have not heard a single thing by them, so I'm very intrigued. Without further ado, though, let's get on to today's reaction. Brand of Sacrifice, which did win the polls, so if you want to have a chance of voting for that, hit that bell button, check out those community tabs. Let's get on to it. Brand of Sacrifice, Animal. That was a long-ass intro. Holy fuck, it's actually loud for once. Let's go. Ooh, okay. There's so much stopping and going in these ripping vocals. I'm trying to headbang to the beat and it keeps fucking me up. I'm like, all right, we're on it. And then it stops. I'm like, oh shit. And then it goes. I'm like, okay, we're back. And then it stops. Fuck. Also, I knew I said it was going to be heavy. This is still way heavier than even I was expecting. And I've heard fucking Dark Bloom, so I knew it was going to be heavy. But I have a feeling there's going to be 0 cleans in this. This is Demon Fuel. Fucking PR, need to summon some demon music. But let's keep going.
Chosen by man, I will stand and I will not concern.
This is so hard to get into for a couple of reasons. One, this band is already heavier than most genres that I'm used to. Two, I was kind of preparing myself for Ghost Kid, which I'd also literally have never heard before. Nothing with Ghost Kid in it. The only thing I knew about them were it was like a drummer from Electric Callboy or something. So it just in my head, I assumed Electric Callboy, or I was assuming Ghost Kid was gonna be kind of a pop metal core kind of band. So that's the kind of mood I've been setting myself for all day. And now I'm listening to Brand of Sacrifice, which is the fucking probably the complete opposite side of the spectrum. Very hard to get into. On top of that, this song is very overstimulating. There is so much happening, so many vocal switches, so many different styles of screams, heavy as fuck. Can't understand a single word what's happening. And like I said, on top of that, not my favorite genre when it's this heavy. Usually when it's this heavy, the only band I fucks with is Slaughter to Prevail. That might make me a basic bitch. I have no idea. But this is hard to get into right now. Riff side of things, the riff, fucking really good. Like the riff, not so much the vocals, but let's continue. Dude, I wanted that to go longer. Sorry for the pause there. That was fucking sick. The start of the song and that part right there, I don't know why. Sick as fuck. I wish they went with that vibe. And then they cut it off so early and just go into this again. I genuinely backing up just to hear that one part. It's fucking epic going into battle type shit. I don't know why I think that's No way, that's the most replayed moment. What the fuck? How do I always... That part seems so random to me. Why is that the most replayed moment? But anyways, I don't know why that sound to me is like Viking war shit, but it is. It's calm as hell, but it just sounds epic. I'm replaying it for that literally 2 seconds. Oh, that's so good. God damn. Dude, I love that fucking those high vocals. What is the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but that background part. You guys already know what part I'm talking about, but I love that they mix that in. That part sounds so cool. If they had that throughout the whole song, whole different vibe, and it would have been kick ass. But they didn't. However, first of all, I want to get this across, and I want to ask you guys, because I don't know if I've asked much. I know I say it all the time, but I don't know if I've ever asked you guys straight up. When you listen to music, are you guys more vocal heavy on the side of things? Like when you listen to a song, do you like a song more for the vocals, or do you listen to it for more the riffs? Because I know for me, I think a lot of songs get carried by the vocals, and this is a great example. I love the riff. I like the riff a lot, but the vocals drag me out almost completely. Like I'm not a fan of that hard of vocals. Couldn't understand a fucking thing, which isn't bad. Slaughter to Veil, I don't understand most of it, but I like it for whatever reason that is. Can't explain it. But a lot of the time, I still want to understand some of it and mix it with cleans and screams. But yeah, vocals for me is a big carry, and I didn't vibe with that in this one. And the vocals, not saying they're not talented. These ones were all over the map, though. They went high, low, squealing, fucking mixing it up, and it was so much in my ears to concentrate on, I just couldn't. Like I said, the riff was good, vocals, not my thing in this one, and the overall, I think this is deathcore. Let me know. I don't fucking know. But this is not my style of genre. There's a couple songs, like Dark Bloom. I don't know if you guys know that song. It was with the feature of this band. That song is heavy as fuck, but for no reason. I couldn't tell you why. I really like that song. Don't know why. No clue. So I guess it's just hit or miss on this kind of genre, and I don't know what pinpoints it, if I like it or not. But with that being said, rating on this one, I'm putting this maybe at like a 62.5. Still in the 60s, so it's not like I absolutely hated it. Anything over 50 means I liked it to some degree, but definitely still very heavy and not my... I'm still getting used to this heavy of genre. With that being said, though, let's move on to the next one, which I looked up first because I was going to listen to that one, but it had a feature, so I wanted to listen to this one, which is just pure Brand of Sacrifice. But the next one's got a feature, so let's go see what that's all about, and let's make a cut. Let's get it. All right, up next, we have Brand of Sacrifice Lifeblood, so you know it's going to be heavy because of that name, and featuring Will Ramos. Whoever that is, I have no idea. No clue what band he's in. Maybe the band's just called the Will Ramos Band. I have no idea. But it's got a feature, so I'm excited to see what that's going to be about. And without further ado, let's get it. So I paused it for one reason, because I want to get this across before whatever happens. So far, up into whatever's happening next, I like it. I don't know why. Really, that riff was fucking nasty. It felt way less chaotic. The scream was good. The growl was great. This next part, I heard about 1 second. Not sure where that's going to go from there. Just want to let you guys know, though, everything before that point, I was fucksing with. I'm going to rewind now and get whatever the fuck is about to happen here. That was a demon. Once again, love the riff. I like the vocals in the first minute 20 there too. But there's like, I don't know. I'm assuming this is a high point for this band, is that they do have so many ranges of vocals, but it's almost too much for me. Like I love when vocals switch from screams to cleans to even different types of screams. I like it a lot. But this is like a whole nother level of range in one song in a short amount of time. That's a lot to try to understand here. I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. That's probably why you listen to Brand of Sacrifice, if I had to guess, is because of the vocals. And like I said, they're super fucking talented that they can just do that with their voice. But for me, my ears, so much fucking going on. Let's continue though. Like the riff still, and I like the riff more than the last one in the sense of like, it's slower and it seems more constructed, if that makes sense. Like the riff a lot in this one. Oh, there's a slow part. Pause that at the right time. Oh, this must be Will Ramo's part. I can hear him. That's him, right? Oh, I love this, though. That sounds great. You are my lifeline. Brand of Sacrifice Lifeblood featuring Will Ramos. No idea, honestly. I couldn't tell you where Will Ramos was. It all sounded the same. I know I sound like a fucking dickhead for saying that, but it honestly, to me, this is so heavy, I'm new to the band in general, so when it's that heavy, I have no idea who's who. One thing I want to say, that last part with the symphonic, like, singing in the background is so cool. If you guys know any bands that has more of that that's utilized throughout the song, let me know, because that is genuinely so cool. I mean, it amps it up to a fucking 11. I love that sound. It is so cool. Once again, though, not my genre. It is much too heavy. But I did like this one more than the last one. I love that symphonic part. I love that this one just seemed more constructive when it came to the riff. Not quite as chaotic. So with that being said, probably still in the 60s, but higher than a 62. I'm going to put that maybe at like a 6, not much higher. Still the same genre, still not quite my thing. Very talented band though. I'm going to give that a 63.5. A little bit higher, like I said, not much higher. I wish they used more of that symphonic though, because that is so cool. I think it suits this genre perfectly. With that being said though, let's move on to today's outro. All right, Brand of Sacrifice. I should have known it was going to be that heavy by the band name, Brand of Sacrifice. I had hopes that there'd be maybe some cleans, but there straight up wasn't, in neither song. But yeah, still not my genre. Like I said, the only time I shouldn't say, it is not my genre, but I shouldn't say there isn't a chance for me to really like a song, because the Slaughter of Avail's got some songs that I have on repeat. Dark Bloom I have on, and that song goes hard. So it just depends, and I wish I could tell you guys why I like certain deathcore songs. I just don't know. Some just click with me, most don't, but you get the one that just does. I have no idea why. Very heavy though. Like I said, super talented though when it comes to the vocals. Not dissing them there. It's crazy. And I love those parts in the background there with those just high notes, just from it's sound like a female singer. I have no idea. Maybe let me know on that. With that being said, though, hope to see you guys in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. And once again, a big apology that I did not do Ghost Kid, but I promise you, after this recording, I am going to listen to that song. But a reminder, nothing by Century Media. That label likes to just, good old copyrights. So can't do that label. But if you made it this far in the outro, you already know what time it is. It's the secret outro word of the day, which means if you comment this word down below, you might confuse some people. But overall, all I know what you're talking about, you know what you're talking about, and we'll have this cool little thing. And it lets me know that you watch all the way to the end of these outros, which I really do appreciate it. The secret word of the day is broom. Let's make it happen. So you comment broom down below, and I'll know that you're a real one for watching all the way to the end. With that being said, though, have a good night, everybody. Daddy Goose out.